Out of nowhere, we suddenly have a Narja character PV. There's a few things that we can see in this. So this here looks like her mythic card animation. Because you can see the little thing shows up on the left and it just changes a bit, which is how all mythic cards work. Looks very nice. Gaia, I'm guessing, is her partner. She's showing up in the PV and she has like relations to her in the lore, which is how a lot of these partners work. We've seen her in the story already, so I'm guessing it's Gaia. This is like obviously subject to change, we don't really know yet. One other thing is if you slow this section down a lot, you can see some kind of interesting things, which it might take a while for it to show up. But it's here somewhere. Okay, I think we're coming up on it. Yeah, this. I don't know what's going on there. Is this her breakdown art, maybe? It's very interesting, that's for sure. So we'll see what that is eventually. And then, again, Gaia is probably her partner. This looks like her ego skill, though it also looks way too nice. I can't tell if this is like literally a different animation clip that they put on top of the thing, because you can see the little like small model, well, not from the preview, but you can see the little small model before it switches to that. So it looks like her ego skill. But most importantly, we have her class and her attribute. She is an instant controller. Very funny that we have our fourth one. This is Nia, Cassius, or Leah, and now Narja. It's like the Void Psionic situation with Tressa, Keiron, and Chizuru. So usually I do this thing where I talk about how many materials we need to pre-farm. We've got like a week. But controllers are very, very weird. So this is how many potential materials you would need, and the leveling materials stay the same no matter what. But this is how many potential materials you would need if you get everything except for the basics and the neutrals, excluding the, you have to unlock the first level just to reach the further ones. But controllers are weird. Let's take a look at Cassius. So Cassius is very unique in that he is a draw support that does 1 billion damage. So you don't get the unique card upgrade, because the only card that this affects is, besides his like dice trick upgrade or whatever that actually does damage and devil dice, this affects 111. And no one cares about 111. We only care about 000, which doesn't scale with this. And you get the attack because he is a DPS, and you get the final node because it is very, very good. But then somebody like Orlia, you would get the unique, and then this is like HP. Every single controller has HP here, and HP is completely useless. So you don't get this, and then you get this, and then you get this. So you end up skipping this stat proficiency. And then there's somebody like Mika, where this is like not very good. I don't even bother going for this, so I don't get either of these. All I did was enhance the uniques, and I also upgraded the... This was like... I don't remember why I upgraded this, but like, she realistically is a character where at most you would upgrade the unique and the basics, if anything at all. So it varies it varies a lot, depending on how the controllers work, plus this like HP proficiency is just god-awful. We'll see if they like fix this for Narja. Maybe they decide they actually want her to have stats, but that would remains to be seen. So for now, this is Narja. This is assuming you get both of the stats, and then if you're only going to get like the Cassia situation, let's say they give her HP again, you skip the HP and you pick up the attack, then it would look something like this. This is excluding the first stat, so we use 2 less of the feathers and 1 less of the eye card thing, because we only need, we don't need the HP stat. So that's what this would look like. And then I'm assuming that Gaia is her partner. If Gaia is her partner, if Gaia is not her partner, rather, just pretend this is somebody else. 300 to pick her up in the memory archive, of course, and then for the actual materials, you can see them all over here. Pretty standard partner stuff, not that much. So that's pretty much it. We have like no info on this character, honestly. There's... One thing is that I thought she was going to be a Vanguard. Vanguard or Controller was the expected stuff because of the Spiral Tower of Scream that's coming out, and we have like nothing else. Really, the season's on break. So it makes sense that they would make a character that is specialized towards clearing the new content, and hopefully that does actually mean the new content does favor Vanguards, because we need a bit more of that. Anyways, we'll see what the character looks like in about a week, and I'll see you guys then.